Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, Coach Kirby Smart told me this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he's not going to take the touchback. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Say it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Maybe some room here. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Say it. Release to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Working that left side now. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Play fake, say it. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing, say it. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, say it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Fourth down, say it. Keeps looking downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Smashes him with the stiff arm. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Oh, a double pass. He's got it along the sideline. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he's going to bring this one out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The run inside. It's Jackson. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, it's Jackson. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback making checks. Here's Sayin to throw. Quickly complete.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Running inside. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Buckeye! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks free and he might be gone. Got loose, made the big play and took it down to the 31.
You know what's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring. Setting
up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go right back to him. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back. And we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. They'll move the tight end. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Unloads it left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Caught, and he's got room. Delivers the stiff arm. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Sayin on the play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Check. 3692, level check. Where did he go?
Sayin. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. The hurry-up now, second down, clock ticking. Here's a give to Frazier. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. On third down, here's Frazier. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this.
Got a little grass. Past the 30. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. It'll be third and long. They'll go play action with Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Runs through a man. He might have space. What a play all the way why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got him 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try the left side. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? 4th down, say it. The quick out. There he goes. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's West. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. An 84-yard drive there, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Looking for a man, it's Stockton. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Finds his big tight end. Fighting off the defender. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
How about the tight end using his size to his advantage? He's a massive target. Does a nice job securing the catch. And then you see his ability once he has the football in his hands.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Frazier again. Can't get him to the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. Maybe a double pass. He'll pull it down. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Throws it back. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff for Frazier. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Frazier again. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. And I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Makes a catch. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hard running there. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big pick.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really back. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
They'll use a timeout here. 2:06 remaining on the clock. Of course, it stops again at the 2-minute mark. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Zayn rushes on him. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help. It's 3rd down now. Zayn from the gun on 3rd down. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. To the ground, he's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
The run inside. It's Rodgers. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be... showdown takes center stage here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Runs through a tackle. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Throwing, say it. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Quarterback may change this route. Running inside, it's Jackson. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buckeye! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And he pumps it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's Sayin to throw. Finds us back in the middle. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Or maybe a double pass. He's got it down the left. Loose in the middle. Into the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to him.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Jackson. Picks up the first down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down.
Here's a little room there. Running through contact. The 30. The 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got enough for the first. Flying out to the left. Inside the 30. The 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Say it. Snagged out of the air. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty.
Here we go, ready. Under. Ready, go.
Running inside, it's Jackson. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Takes the easy one to the back, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up too.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Julian with the play fake. Shoots it to the left. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready.
Finding some room. Got enough for the first.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Might be calling a hot route. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on second and inches. On the run, it's Jackson. He's there to make the stop. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. They'll leave it with him. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Here's the give off the left side. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Sayin gets rid of it. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down, Sayin. Good timing on the quick out. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. On target. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw. It's Stockton.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing, say it, fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide,
I'd have a chance. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver. They're working on the crossing route. A big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He might want another play. Here's Satan to throw. Touchdown! Buckeye! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might as well stick with it. Still on his feet at the 40. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the...
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Here's a give to Frazier. Breaks it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff for Frazier. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Georgia going up tempo. On first down, Nate Frazier. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Dogs! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Looking for room. It's Jackson.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those center.
There's some room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Bring in the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Great play by the defense there, getting a tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset...
Could be an alley. Makes it past the marker. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Might be changing the route. Here's Julian saying to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sayin. That's reeled in, it's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Sayin. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.